them knowing about this magician, this magical energy in this reading, because this reading is so freaking sparkly. Like, I see sparkles everywhere. I know that sounds weird. It's sparkly. It's energetic. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of orbs in this video, but, you know, who knows? You can't make it up. You can't make it up. I told you this energy is sparkly and magical and just like, oh, and I wasn't lying. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The chills. Okay, guys. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Clarifying this magician. When you align, you start to realize that everything you want and desire and can have is very, very possible. Like I said, it's this Delulu energy, but it's not Delulu. It actually is the real. It is the real. The fake is, you can't have that. You're not good enough. This isn't working for you. You have to do what I say. You have to work at 8 to 5. You have to conform. You have to do all these things that you've been programmed to do. That's the fake. That's the Delulu. This is the real. Wish fulfillment magician. Okay. Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Amanda Marissa. Let's get tuned in, tapped in, and turned on. Let's get your reading started. Saggies. Let's do Sagittarius, my faves, my sassy Saggies. What messages does Spirit have for you? Let's get into it. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? This is going to be for my Sagittarius, my sassy Saggies. Thank you so much for all the continued support, Saggies. You guys are always showing up and showing out for me, and I love it. And it's really a magical thing, kind of like this magician here. What are you alchemizing, darling? Saggies, you guys just are in this really great energy collectively. If you are in my collective, definitely subscribe so that you are in the collective energy. And this reading will only find you if there's a message for you. So I would listen thoroughly because it didn't. Anyways, alchemizing, creating. What are you creating? What is going on? It is really, I know the world is horrible right now, for lack of a better word, but there's really the sense of you being able, Sagittarius, to really create from this divine energy right now. And that sounds so almost cliche or horrible to say, even, to be able to find the good in the horribleness around us, but that's what it's about as light workers, as energy workers. We are able to focus and shield all that's coming around us and focus internally on what we know, which is what we can create, which is our own reality, right? And I just have you being in this high-vibed energy here with this Ace of Wands. Whoop, there we go. This Ace of Wands. Really inspired, really energetic, really passionate. There's something that you're super passionate about, Saggy, so definitely tell me down below what it is that you are passionate about, because it is coming through here. There is something that you are working on that is really going to set you free. Wow. Something you're working on that's going to set you free. It's like whatever this is, it's so honed in. So this pigeon just did this really weird flutter dance like above my window. I don't know. Anyway, it's like whatever this is just going to ignite your soul, your purpose, your being. Oh, it's such a magical, beautiful energy that I am tapped into right now. Very, very, very high divine, highly creative, highly aligned energy. So if that's you, comment down below. Let me know where you're from and let me know what you're working on, because whatever this is, I don't care if this has to do with the relationship, love, work, you are creating the reality that you wanted. And it's almost like some of you found not that you didn't know, but you realize like the power is all within. And that's easier said than done, right? You're actually applying it now, Saggies. There's this application, there's this alignment, there's this knowing, there's this creating. And just without a doubt, it's almost a sense of delulu-ness, right? Let's see, what else do we have for Saggies? Oh my God, these cards are so good. Let's see if they need to be in reverse. Okay, and let's see. The World. Okay, did you get the World last time? I don't remember. When I'm channeling, I just don't remember things, and you know, I edit and watch the videos, and then they're out of my vicinity. But anyways, one of you will know. I think you got the World last time, but maybe not. The point is that with this World card showing up here, this is something that is going to be changing the way that you've typically seen your present 3D world. In other words, you're going to be in a state where you start to see the power that you truly hold. This reading is all about your internal power. It's all about your abilities. It's all about your creation. It is, for those of you who know, my favorite mentor of all time is Abraham Hicks. And I feel like you guys are in that energy of just creating and creating. You're in this, you're going downstream, right? You're flowing with it, and it's allowing for more and more to come to you because of the ease of it. There's no efforting in this. There's no trying. It is passion driven. It is creative driven. It is fun driven. It is alignment driven. I hope this is making sense and tapping into one of you. Please tell me if it is. Also, we had the Knight of Swords here, so this is messages coming in quickly. There is something that you are creating that you're going to be hearing some news about, some urgency. You may be feeling a sense of urgency to move forward, to propel, to start doing this creative new adventure, whether it's work, whether it's creative outlooks like books, all those kind of things. It doesn't really matter what it is, but the thing is it's really tapped into your purpose. Okay. What else for my sassy Sages? Welcome, darling. Good day, good afternoon, and good evening, darlings. I hope this message finds each and every one of you well. Spirit, what else does Sagittarius need to know, please, and thank you. What does Sagittarius need to know? Give us any more insights, and then we'll get some clarifiers. Give us some more insight. Okay, let's see. 5 of Swords. I feel like you're coming out of this energy of feeling confused on what to do, feeling like looking outside yourself. There was some point for one of you here fairly recently where you were looking outside of yourself, and you've definitely tapped into looking within, to aligning within, to creating within, and that has allowed this 5 of Swords, this stress, it's allowed for this freedom. Look at how he's like thinking and concerned and just overdoing it. When I said earlier, it's not about efforting. It is not about the effort. And this is somebody who's efforting. They're trying to think of how can they make it happen? How can they force it? How can they work more? How can they do this? And when you really align to what it is that you're meant to do here on this planet, light workers, you know, earth angels, all of you know that there is a sense, unfortunately, of security of our old selves. And when you step out into this new being of who you are, who your purpose is here on this earth, what your purpose is, who your purpose is, I should say, because it's part of you. This is no longer an issue because you're free. Do you see how this guy is free here now? And he's like, oh, I'm welcoming it all in. I'm welcoming him. I'm not worrying. There's no more worries about things that are no longer in your control, about things that you're trying to make happen because you realize you can't make it. If it's meant to be, it will be aligned and it will be, right? So yeah, that's going to resonate. Oh, I got big goosebumps. That's going to resonate with one of you or some of you, hopefully more than one of you. Let's see. Let's get a couple more cards. Saggies. Oh my God. It's so good. It's so good. There is something here about you being in this freedom energy of, like I said, oh, it is like raining down on you. The lights, the energy projected around you, your aura, this sense of untouchableness, but also authenticity is showing up here. We have the Six of Wands, baby. Oh my gosh. So after a time of struggle and strife and not knowing and not believing, I was going to say earlier, and I think I need to go back to this because, you know, my mind, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, there's something to be said about the comfort zone of our lives, the comfort zone about the way we were raised, the comfort zone about the job we have, because, you know, that's what we learn, that's what we were told to do, that's what's conventional. There's a sense of programming, and it's like when you deprogram and you fully find your purpose and self, then magic happens. And I said when I opened this reading is freaking magical. It is so magical. So anyways, we have the Magician. I know you can't see because I'm not that tech savvy, sassy Sagittarius. I will be one day. I'll have more than one camera, and I'll probably use my back camera because it's better. But right now, we are where we are. We have the Magician, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the World, and we have the Five of Swords and the Six of Wands. So we have Major Arcana here starting out with that Alchemist energy. We are going to get some clarifiers now because I want to deep dive. Do you? Do you want to know? What else? Let's clarify this Magician, this Alchemist energy for the Sagittarius. What is it that they need to know? What will help them and guide them in this message with the Sagittarius collective? What is it that can help them knowing about this Magician, this magical energy in this reading? Because this reading is so freaking sparkly. Like, I see sparkles everywhere. I know that sounds weird. It's sparkly. It's energetic. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of orbs in this video, but, you know, who knows? You can't make it up. You can't make it up. I told you this energy is sparkly and magical and just like, oh, and I wasn't lying. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, the chills. Okay, guys. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, clarifying this Magician. When you align, you start to realize that everything you want and desire and can have is very, very possible. Like I said, it's this Delulu energy, but it's not Delulu. It actually is the real. It is the real. The fake is, you can't have that. You're not good enough. This isn't working for you. You have to do what I say. You have to work at 8 to 5. You have to conform. You have to do all these things that you've been programmed to do. That's the fake. That's the Delulu. This is the real. Wish fulfillment, Magician. Okay. Who is it? The Emperor. No, I can't even think. The Emperor. First off, that matches the outfit. I'm just saying. You are about, here it is. I talked a lot about taking control of your life and realizing you have the power. And I don't know if I've said this to you before, but it's like when Dorothy finds her shoes, or in Labyrinth. Not when she finds her shoes. When she realizes at the end she had the power all along in the red shoes. All she had to do was click them. The power was within her. She activated it. She made those shoes do whatever she wanted. To go back home, whatever it is. And that's this, excuse me, that's the same energy with you. I'm feeling that this wish fulfillment, this this over the top, you are about to be, first off, Saggies, so, I'm sorry, there's so much coming in and it's bombarding me, so I'm trying to stay focused, I really am. Anyways, so Dorothy, it's like her shoes. You realize you have the power. You have the power to do, to say, to have whatever it is you want and desire. Do not forget that. The power is within you. You have it. And I'm going to just proclaim right here, I'm not a Saggy. I don't think I even have Sag anywhere in my chart. I don't know. It doesn't matter though. But I'm claiming this. And I'm claiming this because it's important that everybody knows that they have this power. But you You are just stepping into it and seeing all the magicalness that comes, and you are seeing all the success, all the rewards, all of my cup overflow, all of these 9 of Cups and things that are happening for you, to you, with you, alignment. You are starting to see this creation happen in front of your 3D world because you realize the power is not outside of you. I know I repeat myself. Okay. Also, with this Emperor Aries energy here, a lot of fire energy here with the Ace of Wands and now the Emperor. So you're definitely showing up in your reading for sure, sassy Sagittarius. But this is a time for, I spoke earlier about the world and things around us not looking good. And there's so much horribleness. And the thing is, it's like you and those in this collective are supposed to be the bright star. You are the anchor. You are what's bringing this good energy to this earth. You are needed. And this Emperor is just here to show you that it's time to take charge. And you fully encompass. This is a Sagittarius who's fully encompassing their power, fully encompassing who they are, feeling the most comfortable in their skin that they've ever felt, feeling the most aligned that they've ever been, feeling the most purposeful, driven they ever have, doing everything that makes them feel good, not things that they feel obligated to do. You are in control, you are in charge, and most important, you've controlled this, the mindset. But you are a leader. You're about to lead this, and you're creating this. So whatever you're creating, it could be job, it could be love, it could be friendships, it could be business, it could be, I don't know, homes, it could be lots of things. There goes that pigeon again. I swear to God. So the pigeon is like, all I see is little feet by my window, and it keeps doing this like flutter thing. I don't know why that's important, but it's never done that before, and usually the pigeon just comes on the ledge. It's like I'm seeing its little feet fly. Ooh. And I was also going to say, it also reminds me of the movie Labyrinth. And the one thing that I loved at the end was when she said, "You have no power over me," to David Bowie. And that broke everything. Nobody, nothing outside of yourself has power over you at all. You have all the power. You are the one. Don't let this world fool you. So you have this brand new beginning, this brand new inspired start with this Ace of Wands here after putting down a heavy burden. This is a big, major upgrade for a lot of you. This could be definitely a dark night of the soul. This could be... This could just be another energetic shift for you, but this is a big deal. Like, for you to go from this 5 of Swords and this 10 of Wands into the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor, there was a lot of work that was put in on your end. I don't think this just is something that's happened overnight. I think this is something that you have to be intentional about, right? You have to be intentional about what you're feeding yourself, what you're doing, the thoughts that you're saying to yourself. You have to take control of your mind, and you have to start moving in your purpose. And that is an intentional movement. You can't stay in this state of comfort, because the comfort is what you were trained. The comfort is not where your fun, where your passion, where your success will arrive. And I'm not saying you can't be successful in a comforting environment. I was very successful as a dental hygienist. Still am, technically one. But that's not all that I am, and that's not all that I bring, and that's a traditional job. And I guess there's somebody here where there's something that you are doing that is just so different from what society or the norms, or so different than what your family would think you do. Like, maybe they thought you were going to be a doctor or a surgeon or something, and you're like, no, I'm going to be a writer. And they're like, what? You know, like, that's looked down upon. It's something like that. Anyways, clarify this Knight of Swords. What is this message coming in for my Sagittarius? Oh, Lord. What is this message coming in for my Sagittarius? We're already at 18 minutes. Oh, I love you guys, though, so I'm willing, and I'm able. And my pup came in. Beirut. Okay. So there's some kind of message. We talked about this earlier, coming in, some information that's rushing in, or you could feel like you're rushing in. And this, you're rushing into your greatest and highest timeline, or this is somebody coming into you while you're in your greatest and highest timeline that is going to help you out. After a time of, what do we have? The Nine of Swords here, being up at night, stressing over situations and not moving, being unsure, being wishy-washy, trying to balance everything out. Trying to still have one toe in the old you and one toe in the new you. And that works for a while, right? But it's time to take that deep dive and trust in yourself. This is, oh, the goosebumps. This is the message for you. It is time to take the deep dive. It is time to trust in yourself. And it is time to know that you've got this. And there is going to be a release of the stress of these sleepless nights on what to do. Now it's just about forward momentum. Now it's just about, how are we going to accomplish this? When is this coming? I'm going to be a beacon. I'm going to be the lighthouse and attract everything to me. There's a sense of, there goes the bird again. I swear to God, this time it went, this bird is very interested in this reading. It's a pigeon, I believe. Anyway, let's clarify the world. You're finally, Saggies, stepping into your power. I mean, this Emperor, I keep staring at him. This Emperor is full-fledged in control. He's cute too, just saying. He, she, doesn't matter. Clarify the world for Saggies. What do they need to know about the world? All right. Oh my gosh. Darling, we have the Empress here. Do we have a matching pair? The Emperor and the Empress, darling? Is there going to be a divine connection for some of you? Or this is just two major players that are just in complete alignment. You are going to be meeting somebody who is very honest, truthful, has clear boundaries. For those of you who are looking to mingle and are single, then there is definitely the sense of this divine counterpart coming your way. There's a lot of truth in this connection. There's a lot of transparency, and there's no illusions. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no clouds, there's no fakeness. It's all real. It's real, it's raw, it's authentic. And not only that, that's how you're showing up. Real, raw, and authentic. It's almost like you can no longer hide the truth anymore of who you are. You can't hide the truth anymore about who you are, because you are in this new timeline, in this new world, and it is time to show the world who you are, what you have to give, how you are going to show up, how are you going to bless other people in their life. This is a big freaking deal. This is a big deal. Some of you may also, okay, here we go. Some of you may also be expanding a family. Some of you who couldn't have a child maybe before, something like that, maybe adoption. You may find out that you're pregnant and be like so shocked. There's something here about this expansion with the world and the Empress and the King of Swords, and it's like full circle moment. Okay, let's get a couple more cards. What else for my sassy Sages? What else do you need to know? Again, comment where you're from. Definitely subscribe, thumbs up. Let me know how this resonates with you. I love communicating with you and chatting with you. It is me who chats, and I just love connecting. And for those of you who like a ride or die from first day of watching me, thank you so much. I just send so much love to all of you who support me, because it feeds into me. So thank you for that. Thank you for showing up. All right, Five of Swords. What do we need to know about the Five of Swords? What was this stress about? I think it was about having one foot in and one foot out, like I said before. And the Ten of Swords popped out, darling. That's what the stress was about no longer carrying the burden. No longer carrying the burdens of what other people think about what you think things should be, instead of going with this heartfelt, heart-led inspiration, passion, connection, and not doing what makes you feel horrible. Also, like I said, a lot of you Saggies have been through a really difficult time. Like I said, this is almost like a dark night of the soul, rising up from the ashes, the phoenix rising. There is definitely a lot of transmutation here, particularly when we're looking at the Five of Swords and then getting the Ten of Swords with that, this completion. But something has definitely ended, and now you are in this whole new cycle. You're in this whole new timeline, this whole new world of endless possibilities. Oh, darling. Six of Wands. What do we need to know about the success? I mean, it speaks for itself, but let's see. What do Saggies need to know about the success? What's interesting is my words keep getting mumbled. But what's interesting is I honestly don't use this stuff because I feel like, I mean, I do use it, but not very often, because I feel like the cards just don't usually fall. They're falling out a lot. You've done a lot of healing with the Hermit here, but also make sure, you know, in order to have the success that you're wanting, you can't be in hermit mode. You can't be hidden from the world, from society, from the people that need you. You know, you have to show up. You have to be present. You have to be seen. And I know that's scary at times, but it's not. Also, the card that fell out was the Page of Pentacles here. This is going to seem like something so small, and it's going to take off into something massive. You are going to be delighted and surprised at what is ahead for you, Saggies. I am so stoked for you and so excited. Wow. Let's get an energy card from the Psychic Tarot, an Oracle card. What do Saggies need to know, please? And thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for these divine messages that you've given for Sagittarius. I'm so happy for the Sagittarius Collective. Congratulations to you guys. Interesting. Card number 7. Choose wisely. I'm going to read it out of the book. Okay, here we go. This card comes forth when you have a vision or a goal that you want to achieve, but too many choices, scattered energy, unrealistic expectations prevent you from attaining what you desire. Opportunities are bountiful, but there's a decision to be made at this time, and this card reminds you that you have options now around you. You may appear to have all the influence and power, but in reality, you're in control and responsible for all the choices that you make. Take the time to think, analyze, and carefully look at different possibilities that are in front of you. Don't be hasty just because you feel pressured. Don't be influenced by people who have no idea, expertise, or education in the area of your choice. A focused, wise decision far outweighs one made emotionally or in desperation. This really heeds to the tone of not worrying about what others think, not making choices because you feel pressured, or doing things because you feel pressured or influenced, or it doesn't make sense to other people of how you can do this, why you would do this, and it seems cray to them. So focus and choose wisely. All right, Saggies, it has been a pleasure reading your energy. Thank you for allowing me to tap in, tune in, and turn on. And I am sending you all my love, light, and sprinkles. Have the most fabulous day ahead.